You know what's actually terrifying? Not horror movies, not clowns, not even spiders. It's the fact that someone could be controlling you and you would never know. Like, I'm being dead serious. You ever walk away from a conversation and suddenly you feel guilty for something you didn't even do? Yeah, that wasn't an accident. That was manipulation. And the crazy part is, the people doing it? They don't look evil. They look normal. They sound normal. They might even be your friend. So let me tell you something that happened to me. I'm talking to this dude, right? Cool guy, funny, chill. But every time we hang out, I leave feeling weird, like I owe him something. And I couldn't figure it out at first, until one day he hits me with this line. I mean, I guess I just care more about our friendship than you do. And I'm like, hold on. What do you mean by that? We were literally just talking about grabbing food. How did we go from burgers to me being a bad friend? That's when it clicked. That right there, that's called emotional manipulation. He didn't ask for what he wanted. He made me feel bad until I gave it to him. And once you see it, you can't unsee it, because people do this all the time. Let me break this down for you. There's this thing called guilt tripping, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Instead of saying, hey, can you help me out? They say, it's fine, I'll just do it myself, like always. Like, bro, what? Now you're sitting there like, dang, am I a bad person? No, you're just being played. And it gets worse. Because some people level this up to something called gaslighting. This is where it gets scary. Gaslighting is when someone makes you question your own reality. Like, you know what happened, but they keep denying it so confidently that you start doubting yourself. You'll be like, didn't you say this yesterday? And they hit you with, I never said that. You're overthinking. Now you're confused. Now you're second-guessing your memory. Now they have control. And the worst part? They do it calmly. No yelling, no aggression, just straight confidence. That's what makes it dangerous, because your brain starts thinking, well, if they're so sure, maybe I'm wrong. And boom, you just handed them power over your own mind. But wait, it gets even more messed up. There's another trick people use called love bombing, and at first it feels amazing. I'm talking compliments non-stop. Attention 24/7. They texting you good morning, good night, good afternoon, good everything. You're like, yo, this person is perfect. They get me, they see me, they understand me. And then suddenly, it stops. Just like that. Cold, distance. Now you're chasing that same energy they gave you in the beginning. You're trying to win them back, even though you didn't do anything wrong. That's the trap. They hooked you emotionally, then pulled back to control you. And now you're stuck. But let me tell you the one that really messes people up. This one is subtle. Like, you won't even notice it unless you're really paying attention. It's called mirroring. This is when someone copies you to make you feel connected to them. Same slang, same interests, same opinions. You say you like a certain artist, suddenly they've been listening to them for years. You say you hate something, they hate it too. You're like, yo, we're literally the same person. No, they're studying you. They're becoming what you like, so you trust them faster. And once that trust is there, everything else becomes easier. Now here's the thing nobody tells you. Dark psychology isn't always intentional. Some people don't even realize they're doing it. They've just learned this is how you get what you want. But that doesn't make it okay. Because at the end of the day, you're the one being affected. So how do you protect yourself? It's actually simple. Not easy, but simple. You have to start paying attention to how people make you feel. Not what they say, not how they present themselves. How you feel after interacting with them. Do you feel drained, confused, guilty for no reason? That's your answer. Because real connections don't leave you questioning your sanity. They don't make you feel like you're constantly messing up. They don't require you to shrink yourself just to keep the peace. And if you notice these patterns, don't ignore them. Don't explain them away. Don't sit there like, maybe I'm just overthinking. Because that's exactly what manipulation wants you to think. Trust your instincts, set boundaries, and if you have to, walk away. Because the scariest part about dark psychology is not that it exists, it's that it works best on good people. People who care, people who give chances, people who try to understand. And if that sounds like you, you're not weak, you're just not playing the same game. But now, at least you know the rules.